Coming into your YouTube airwaves, it's Vaughn, the Stat Man, and welcome to the Stat Room. Woo! And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the quick recap of opening night of the NBA, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man, and you can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, guys, so a quick recap. Golden State was overmatched playing Brooklyn, and without Draymond Green, they're going to struggle because Stephen Curry had to be the ball handler. He had to score points. He had to get guys involved. That's just too much. Stephen Curry plays better when he can actually not have the ball in his hands all the time. I like it when Draymond Green is, I call it the point forward, and Stephen Curry comes through 2 and 3 screens and can just light it up. Then they'll be more effective. Their rookie Wiseman look good. Wiggins will step up. He'll get better, guys. He had an off night. NBA guys have off nights. He'll end up averaging 20 points a game. He'll be just fine. Oubre's energy, I really like his energy. But Brooklyn, man, it's just one game, so it's a small sample size. But man, they look great. Oubre coming off the bench with Allen. I mean, that's just unfair. You got starters anchoring your backcourt. That's just unfair. Harris is a 3-point shooting specialist. Durant looked phenomenal. Looked like he hasn't missed a beat. And Kyrie Irving looked like he hasn't missed a beat. Now, the Laker game, LeBron James, I said it in my last video, he starts slow. The first couple games of the season, he doesn't do extremely well. He just goes through the motions a little bit. And he always struggles against the Clippers, so I hope a lot of people didn't roster him. Davis didn't look too good in the first half against the Clippers. Paul George looked decent. Leonard looked phenomenal. But the player who I was the most impressed with was Batum. I think Batum is going to be a major pickup. And Caldwell Pope, to me, is the most consistent Laker. I know everybody want to look at LeBron and Anthony Davis, but Caldwell Pope earned that $40 million contract because he had 17 fantasy points in the first half. He did extremely well. All right, guys, let's get right into this slate, guys. We got a pretty big slate, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, it's 13 games on tap, guys. I'm not going to go through every slate. I'm just going to give you my 4 horsemen. But give you a quick bit of advice, guys. When you're playing fantasy and it's on these big slates, do not try to get one player from every game. Find you 3 games and get your players from 3 games. It'll simplify things for you. And you just live with the results, guys. You just want your lineups to have more points than the other team. So just find you 3 games that you like and select your players accordingly. All right, guys. So now at the point guard position, you got Luka Doncic, 11-4. I believe that against Phoenix, he might not get as much because even though Chris Paul is short, he's a pretty good defender. But Luka's going to get you about 50. Westbrook against Philly. Not really liking that matchup. You got Young at Chicago. That's who I'm giving you. I think Young is going to ball out this year, guys. I think that he is the guy who you should start your lineup around. I believe Young should get you about 55, 60 points in this matchup because Chicago plays absolutely no defense. And I'm going Devin Booker at the shooting guard position. I think Booker is going to break the slate. I really think he's going to have 35 actual points, probably 5 assists, maybe 4 or 5 rebounds, and I'll say maybe a steal or 2. I think he's going to get over 50 points as well. Now, at the small forward position, guys, you got Antetokounmpo. I think that's going to be a blowout against Boston. They have no size down low, so I don't anticipate him playing in the fourth quarter. Butler always struggles against Orlando, so I don't like that matchup. Brown is going to get all the shots he can handle. Ingram will do well. But I'm going Tobias Harris, guys, against Washington. They don't really have a small forward. Tobias Harris, if he doesn't get 30 real points and at least 45 DFS points, then he will struggle for the rest of the season. And last but not least, the boomstick play of the night is none other than, I'm giving you guys DeMarcus Cousins. At 4,500 guys, he only needs to play 20 minutes. Cousins against OKC without Steven Adams, in 20 minutes, he can get you 35 fantasy points. So you want to take a shot at him at this number. All right, guys, so this, guys, you got Cousins, Harris, Booker, and Young. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I'm on to break down the rest of the slate. And, guys, don't forget to win-win. That means give people what they want so you can get what you want. And, guys, don't forget to think and ink. That means write it down so that way it can come true. And good hunting on the second day of NBA. Love you guys.